and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, a spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Remember, for those of you that are having spiritual problems, feel free to contact me. Those of you who have properties to sell or looking for property to buy, you can also contact me. And one of my new business is that if you have friends or family or someone owing you money, your hard-earned cash that you picked it up and lent to them, and you have an agreement stating that they are willing to pay you back X amount on a certain time, and they did not, and you have to run them down for your hard-earned cash, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, please get in touch with me and we will gladly help in sorting out the problem with you. Viewers, I want to say a special good night to you on our page, Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Like and share as we go live. Those of you on YouTube, TT Real Talk, subscribe, hit the bell, and you would know when we go live. Now I'm giving you this time to call your friends and your family. Let them know that Real Talk is going live on Synergy TV. Remember, we are also on Direct TV on channel 134. So those of you who have Direct TV, you could now see Real Talk. Spread the word, viewers. Spread the page, the YouTube channel. Message your friends, family, let them know that we are going live, and I will be with you right after this break.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Saieed Ali, consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back to Real Talk, viewers. We're talking Petrotrend, we're talking the refinery. OWTU has said its company Patriotic Energy and Technologies had on Thursday met the Ministry of Finance deadline to send in details of its $700 million US bid to buy the former Petrotrend refinery. The OWTU is confident that its company, Patriotic, stands ready to move to the next stage of fully completing the acquisition process in a timely manner for the benefit of all citizens in TNT. So viewers, you know, Dr. Rudal Munilal raised some issues concerning this individual from Venezuela, this author who gets sales for oil company throughout the world. So OWTU has come up with the cash according to their leader. So my question is, since they want to question Watson Duke into who funded his party at the launching of his party, in Magdalena Grande in Tobago, everyone wants to know who funded Watson Duke Party. Now, I would like the OWTU to come out now and tell the public how they managed to raise the 700 million US dollars. Because Franklin Kahn said that Mr. Roger knew about the shutting down of Petrotrin Refinery. So since Franklin Kahn now could say that Roger knew about that, I would like to know, I am definitely sure also that the public would also want to know where is 700 million US coming from. I am definitely sure the public would want to know that. Feel free to call in 238-6716. Let me hear what you have to say. We're talking about Franklin Kahn saying Roger knew. So if Roger knew, allegedly knew that the refinery was going to close down, I am sure Roger, being a smart individual, he would also ask the question, if you're closing down refinery, that you all can't manage it, would it be initially up for sale later on? I am just throwing out something, and just how I would like answers, I am definitely sure individuals of Trinidad and Tobago would like the answer also. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night.
Go right ahead.
I'm calling. I'm a first-time caller.
Welcome. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Southern.
Okay.
I'm calling to tell you that you're doing a very good job.
Thank you.
And I want to say that every night we are locked on looking at your show, and we want to thank you for bringing your speech out to Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you, my dear. Well, I really created this platform for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago so that they would understand that they have someone standing in the gap and created a platform so they can voice their voice. How many platforms are there in Trinidad where you could come out and call in and say, Saeed, down in this area we have no water, the road bad, this going on, that going on. You could only do it on Real Talk because I give you the opportunity to. And what I bring to you on a nightly thing is that incident that has happened in Trinidad and Tobago. Caller, good night. Hello?
Hello, good night.
Go right ahead, you're live on Real Talk.
Good night.
Good night.
This man they call DL saying nothing. This man bumping he gum on a PNM platform. This man have no shame whatsoever at all. This health sector is in a mess, and this man lying to his teeth.
Thank you, my dear. They are saying to the public, this is the best government, man. We're working for you. Well, at the end of the day, they have their say on their platform. Saieed Ali have his say on his platform. So, I would like Mr. Roger, being the head of the OWTU, come out and say, where did you all inherit the 700 million from? I am sure people would want to know. The big boys in Petrotrin, I'm definitely sure that they would want to know. Moving along, viewers, residents of Parsley Street, Lavantil is calling on the government to fix their roads. Real Talk Media spoke with some residents in the area who noted that they feel completely neglected by the PNM administration, and we all understand in Trinidad that Lavantil is a stronghold for the PNM. Now they are feeling neglected. Minister in the Ministry of the Attorney General Fitzgerald Hines, who is also the MP for Lavantil West area, told the residents who live along through the home lane to get a form, and he will relocate them. You all listen to this, eh? The people complaining about the road in Lavantil, in Pashley Street. Listen to this carefully, you know. I want to let you pay attention. The people them complaining about being neglected by the PNM administration. They're complaining about their road. They need the road. And the minister in the Ministry of the Attorney General, Fitzgerald Hyde, who is also the MP for Lavantil West area, told the residents who live along Pruder Home Lane to get a form and he will relocate them. They never asked for relocation, they asked for the road to be fixed. Callers, viewers of Real Talk, you all hear what's taking place? They never asked for a relocation. They asked for the road to be fixed, but a minister wants to relocate them to go where? To go where? Huh? Several homes at Upper Pashley Street, Lavantil, have been cracked due to the shifting on the main road which runs through Lavantil. The residents are calling on the relevant authority to hear their cry and I quote, do something about the road, end quote. How long? How much years or decades people have applied for HDC house, 15, 20, 30, some 35 years, and they can't get a house now. This minister telling them to follow that form and he relocate them. How long do they have to wait? If you're willing to pay for a house and you can't get the house, you think they're going to relocate you for free? Common sense was made before books. Keep that in mind. Caller, good night.
Good night, Said.
Go right ahead, my dear.
I'm calling that is the 7th of November. My father hasn't received his pension yet. And when he goes to query about it, they're telling him how the pension outside. When he goes to Titi Post in his district, they're telling him that it has nothing there for him. And down in the head office, letting him know if he received nothing within 2 to 3 weeks' time to come back to them, and they will see about it from there.
Okay,
so when he gonna get his pension now?
Hold on right there, caller. You went into the office, and the office say his pension have been distributed to the various postal agency, right?
Yes.
So when you went to the postal agency now, the postal agency saying that it have nothing there for him.
Yes, they said it has no pension come there for him.
So somewhere between the office...
There's bubble going on in Trinidad.
So somewhere between the office and the postal agency, his pension went missing.
Right. And they tell him if he ain't get it within 2 to 3 weeks time, come back to the head office and they will see about it there. So if he go back there to 2 to 3 weeks time, where the pension they send out for him all now.
Wow.
Where that one gone?
Fraud squad need. Let me tell you something. Thank you, my dear, and thank you for highlighting the matter. Now, I want citizens to understand, and I want the people, those that work in the pension office, to understand. You see, at the end of the month, when you all get salary, you all have commitments. And it's the same thing with the pensioners. They have commitment also. So if at the end of the month, you're working in pension office and let's say you're renting a place or your house mortgage or something, and you have to pay the bank on the 2nd of the following month, and the pensioners also have to get the medication, and they also have to pay a rent because some renting, and they also have to pay some sort of bill to buy groceries or to buy something that they would need, and they have commitment also. It's just something actually enough for the citizen to understand. Caller, good night.
Hello, Saeed.
Go right ahead.
That man feed the pension, that's stupid or? That is what a part of he lining up them people for Saeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my friend. Now, somebody really needs to look into this. Probably the government or the commissioner needs to recruit some more staff into fraud squad department to look into this, because we're talking about money. We're talking about money. Call, good night. Guess we lost that. Moving along, viewers, a video footage posted to social media on Wednesday shows students from school in Tobago involved in a fight. However, this was no ordinary school fight, as one of the girl parents was also involved in the school fight. Take a look.
Because she boxed you first, so she come back without pulling on thing. Box me. Box me. Look your daddy there. Look your daddy. I box you. I box you, girl. I box you. Girl, I'm taking that one. I'm taking that. I box you. I box you. I box you. I want to box you. Girl, don't touch me. Who you see?
Now, viewers, do you think the parent should have parted the fight and took his belonging, which is the student, and walked away, let the others who were involved, the adult persons, get rid of everyone from around there, but instead he decided to launch an attack on students? So I hope the commissioner of police now, in his right thinking mind, orders the officers from Tobago to capture this individual and deals with him accordingly. You know why I'm saying that? As a parent, if your child is involved with something, take them and separate them from the incident. Do not go and launch an attack on somebody else's children. Because I am definitely sure the parent of the other student who that man is raining blows on will take step. It was my child, believe me. Boy, would I be a horse of a different color? Take what I'm telling you. Caller, good night.
A very good evening to you, Mr. Saeed.
To you, my friend.
And it is clear to see that the dad, rather than de-escalating and trying to bring peace, he caused the situation out of hand. So that warrants an investigation.
Look at that. Look what you're doing.
Yes, what I really call you to tell you is in today's news, your good friend, the Minister of Education, his grandson was held with a minute amount of marijuana. However, he was reprimanded and discharged. The magistrate citing that she don't want to mess up or interfere with his scholarship, which is all well and good. But however, what I am wondering, had it been somebody else, would the said magistrate, afford them that same courtesy or less?
There is one law for those in society. All right, I should say it like this. There is one law for those in the upper class, there is one law for those in the middle class, and there's another law for those in the lower class. Who vexed laws? You know why I'm saying that? We are facing it in reality today. In reality today. And you all can see it happening. Moving along, viewers, the Education Minister, Anthony Garcia, via a phone call interview, noted that all matters concerning education in Tobago is to be handled by the Chief Secretary from Tobago. Garcia stated, due to the measures taken by the Education Ministry within schools across Trinidad and Tobago, incidents of violence are migrating outside of school compound. Education Minister Anthony Garcia, however, condemned the father of the schoolgirl for assisting his daughter in assaulting another student. However, Mr. Garcia noted that there are measures within the schools to deal with such issue.
There are certain things that I would like to bring to the attention. First of all, that incident, as you rightly said, happened in Tobago. In Tobago, all matters pertaining to education rest in the hands of the Chief Secretary, who has direct responsibility for all matters relating to education. And therefore, that is something that has to be handled, and I'm sure it will be handled by the Chief Secretary. Secondly, what I have been saying over and over is because of the measures that we have put in place in the school system, incidents of violence are now being migrated outside of the school. And obviously, this is a situation where this fight occurs outside the school. We have ensured that every school has a discipline plan. And once that discipline plan is put in place, we have found that the incidents of violence and indiscipline have been on the wane for quite some time now. In fact, during my budget presentation, I made a point that the statistical information that is available to me now would say that just about 1% of the schools, of the 700 odd schools that we have a problem of violence and indiscipline. And we are trying our best to eradicate this totally and completely.
Welcome back, viewers. Now listen to this. Education is across the board, Trinidad and Tobago. The individual who assaulted the other student. I just want to educate you all a little bit. Number one, now TTPS is investigating the matter. But keep in mind, it's an adult. You attacked an individual under the age of 18, so it is a minor. Secondly, you can see in the video that he is slapping the minor, so that is assault. You attack an individual to do grievous body harm. So one is a minor, two, you're attacking an individual under the age of 18, three, you're attacking an individual to do grievous body harm. And the charges would escalate. You attack a minor in school uniform. I feel like I'm helping out the DPP here. I'm telling you. So just look at that. It's sad. But I hope the officers in Tobago would get hold of this individual and deal with him accordingly. Because if he don't deal with him accordingly, I know the parents of the student that is being assaulted by this individual will take legal actions against him. Caller, good night.
Hey, good night, Steve. How are you doing? Hello?
Yes, go right ahead. You're live on Real Talk.
Yes, Steve. How are you doing? First thing, that that thing is to be good at fight. That parent, that is not the way to deal with things. That was very inappropriate. He can get charged because that's really assault. Right? The other thing I asked about, right? Petrochin. What is the whole reason they closed down the refinery? I was talking to somebody today, and they were saying, you know, they closed down the refinery because it wasn't making money and the management wasn't good. So I explained to the person, right, that I said, listen, if you own a business and it is not making money, not making money, and it's your number one source of U.S. income, right? And you know management is the problem, you wouldn't sell the company and you will restructure the company and shift from the management.
Exactly.
You wouldn't close it down.
Exactly. Thank you, my friend. Now listen this. The board that had on the refinery, they couldn't manage it. You understand? They couldn't manage it. But the two other companies now that was set up to take place, to run refinery now, same asset, same settings, was who? Was a big man who was on the board that was previously overlooking the refinery. So if he noticed that this couldn't be managed, why it is did you open two other companies to do what the same refinery was doing? Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed. I'm calling from Barbados.
Welcome to Real Talk, my friend.
I listen to your program all the time, and it's doing a very good job in Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you.
Now, I missed your program when you spoke about the General Hospital, because my daughter lives in Trinidad, and she had to be admitted to that hospital, and I was very, very shocked at the conditions of the Port of Spain General Hospital. Something really, really needs to be done about that hospital. It's the oldest hospital in Trinidad, and I was really appalled at the conditions of it.
Thank you for calling in Barbados. You see, viewers, we are stretching across the Caribbean. And what do we bring? We bring the issues that are facing you in Trinidad and Tobago. Watch me now, the hospital in a state, you know. Last night I gave you all some pointers on how the government could fix the hospital, the health sector in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. And I will be bringing more detailed solutions to the government as Real Talk continue. That's why I say I don't ask nobody for funding for Real Talk, you know. It's funding by Saieed Ali's pocket. If you see this one, you like this one, you want to run an ad, nothing wrong with that. I was glad to have you on board. But to say you're funding Real Talk, nah, you're making a mistake. I am still asking the public to contribute to my intelligence unit. I am raising close to $400,000 to purchase 2 vehicles so that the unit could go out and gather intelligence, bring it back here, put together our thing, and help the public. It is not just for my benefit, you know, it is for yours also. So I wonder now, if I ask now, hey, I need you all to run an ad on Real Talk to support the program, because the expense is growing, how many of you all would run an ad on Real Talk? Eh? I just show that for to hear what the public have to say. Caller, good night.
Good night, Mr. Saeed.
Go right ahead.
The incident in Tobago, the man who fighting with the girl. The lady and all too had to investigate too. The lady and all fighting this girl too. So that had to investigate. Two of them had to investigate.
Yeah, look at that.
Mr. Saeed, I want to ask. National insurance, right? I have 410 contributions. And the other gentleman gave me $20,000. They robbed me. I come and see about that.
Not a problem. Thank you, my friend. Moving along, viewers, a teacher at the Edinburgh Government Primary School was taken to the Sugar Health facility after she collapsed at the school, moments after complaining about feeling nauseous and dizzy on Wednesday. Teachers and students have been dealing with an infestation of pigeons in the ceiling. Many students have complained about dizziness and feeling ill, as there were also reports of students vomiting at school. Since school reopened in September, several students had fallen ill with rashes, respiratory problems, severe itching, and asthma attack. Teachers have stated that the school is unsafe and unfit to work. However, Real Talk understand that the teachers are being told they have to work. OSHA has deemed the school fit to use, even though teachers are saying otherwise. Wow. Maybe OSHA should send in some of their people for probably about a week straight. Let them be there from 8 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, and they will get they will do a proper diagnostic testing, I should say, of what is taking place in the school. Because I will tell you something, fumes from waste is a serious thing, you know. If all I don't know, fumes from waste is a serious thing, you know. All you know about that? All you know about that? I am 2 exams away from being a chemical engineer, you know. So I can tell you about that, you know. The fumes from waste is a serious thing, you know. Call a good night.
Good night. Right.
Right.
I would like to say, not a washroom and Mount Hope is working. All the government place gone through. School, all government is gone with this government. They only thieving the money, everything gone through, everybody lose the work.
That is why they put up posters all over hospitals. No photograph, no pictures. So it wouldn't come out in the public domain as proof. Yeah? Well, if it's a joke, thank God for Real Talk. All I know what's going on in the country, you know. Serious. And if I get some extra funding, you know what happening? I might pay for extra half an hour. Are you willing to do that? I'm willing to go the distance, you know. Viewers, we are going for a short commercial break. But remember, with your support, with your cash you are donating, it does not go to Real Talk production. It goes to the purchasing of 2 vehicles. I'm trying to raise $400,000 to purchase 2 vehicles so that we could work better in serving you. We are going for a short commercial break. Stay locked on. We'll be right back.
It's official. Synergy TV is now part of your programming lineup on DirecTV. Find us on channel 134, available for both prepaid and postpaid customers. Synergy TV. Real vibes, real entertainment, real TV. Now transmitting on channel 134 on DirecTV.
Get your ad on the show that matters. Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's engaging, entertaining, and straight to the point. Real Talk brings the issues of the day to the people. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. It's local, regional, and international. It's Real Talk with Saieed Ali. Get your ad now. Call 1-868-237-3135 or 1-868-339-1670.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Saieed Ali. Consultant and real estate businessman.
Can't watch Real Talk on TV? Have no fear. You can also watch Real Talk on the go live on YouTube and Facebook at Real Talk with Saieed Ali on YouTube.com and TT Real Talk on Facebook.com. Don't forget to like us and share us on Facebook. And subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notification bell.
Welcome back, viewers. Within a matter of hours, after Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith called on all citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to respect the laws of the land when they are supporting their local party for upcoming 2019 local and general election, the PNM pros, Laura Lee Singh, indicated that the party's support will act responsibly during and after its campaign. PNM pros Ms. Lee Singh told the media that the PNM was granted permission to string part flags between trees around the savannah for its campaigning, launching the convention this Sunday, November 10, 2019. So the PNM is launching their campaign this Sunday. Lee Singh said by Sunday, the party will have its full schedule of meeting leading up to the election on December 2nd and will liaise with the Commissioner of Police to notify the police about them. Staying on the Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith said within the last 24 hours, he has received 2 reports of individual posting video and comments on social media. Top Cop Gary Griffith, during Wednesday post-cabinet media briefing, indicate that persons need to be aware of what they are posting on social media, as an investigation has been launched into an individual who posted a video on social media making threats to the opposition leader Kamala Prasad Bisasa, saying, and I quote, "Bury her and put her in a grave," end quote. The commissioner noted that he isn't going to tolerate any individual or organization that will insult or instill fear or panic, as well as violence in any form or fashion. Top Cop Gary Griffith noted that the person will answer for this.
We feel that our democratic right is to say what we want, do what we want. That is not true. Within the last 24 hours, I have received 2 reports, and the police we have now launched investigations, and the persons we will be having these individuals come to the police station, and we will be interviewing them. One involves an individual who just made a video basically alluding to the fact that he intends to bury a political leader in a grave, and he intends to deal with her. Now, we have to be very careful as to the comments that we make. I am not going to condone in any form or fashion any individual or organization that may cause fear, undue panic, or make any threatening language or try to incite violence in any form or fashion during this election campaign. That individual will be brought in for questioning.
Now, viewers, you are going to love this one, you know. Are you going to love this one? According to the Minister of Housing, Urban Development, Edmund Dillon, the number of squatters on state land has risen over the last 2 decades. 2 decades, which is 20 years, growing from an estimated 23,000 families to about 55,000 families. Edmund Dillon noted that these squatters present a major challenge to the Housing Ministry and the Land Settlement Agency. However, in October of 2019, the Housing Minister stated that there is an exponential decrease in squatting over the years. he went as far as blaming the UNC for a squatting issue here in Trinidad.
Over the years, Madam Speaker, the number of squatters have increased exponentially since we came into power. And it was encouraged to a large extent by the large administration. It was almost like a free-for-all. Because you see people on the belief that once you go on the state lands, you get a certificate of comfort. It was encouraged by the last administration, especially to the end, when they see the end was near, in 2014, 2015. They encouraged a free-for-all to the extent where we have forests being destroyed in Toko Sandy Grande. Two of the largest areas by LSA's mapping or squatting right now is Toko Sandy Grande and Point Fort in my own constituency. And that was encouraged. And people have the false belief that they presented a certificate of comfort, they're good to go. But just go on the land and live and you get a certificate of comfort. We cannot give anybody a certificate of comfort who did not apply up to October 2000. That's the law, and we haven't changed that law. So those who are going and build on the state land, they would not move that process. The process cannot be moved because we have a map of everybody who were there before and after.
Now, viewers, I want to let you understand something. There are situations that are happening in Trinidad and Tobago that is very easy to fix. It is very easy to fix. All you need, listen to this, I gave a solution to the Cuba Hospital concerning shortage of US currency in Trinidad. I'm going to tell you something. We have HDC. We have LSA. We have thousands of people applied for HDC homes who are willing to pay a mortgage. And far as 35 years back, people are still waiting to get an answer on when and where will they be relocated. Let me tell you something, they are willing to pay a mortgage. 35 years now, 30 years, they have been waiting for an answer because they are qualified. Right? Now, when you go to the bank, it takes 90 days to know if you qualify or not. If you qualify, you start the process. Now we have LSA. We have state land. What are you doing with the state land? Why don't you come up with an idea? Okay, you have the land, you have the people squatting. We have thousands of individuals waiting for houses from HDC who can't even get an answer. If you rent the land, make an agreement with the bank. You all have government surveyors. Go down in an area, survey the land, cut out the lot that they are staying on, let them go to the bank, take a loan, and pay for the land. The money goes back to the government. Now, when you come with a bulldozer now, and you break down these people's houses, where do they go? Where do they go? All you want to show performance. All you want to show, well, this government is it. But what plan and strategy are you bringing out for the lower class citizens of Trinidad and Tobago? Rent them the land, set up a body to collect rent. Set up a body that if they want to purchase the land, no problem. You will be getting an income. Just how you set up HDC and they qualify for their homes. Every month, they pay the fee, the due that is required. How hard is it? How hard is it? Let me tell you something. Common sense was made before book, you know. And I'm full of common sense, you know. Moving along, viewers. 3 men described by police as known offenders are in custody after they were caught wearing tactical police gear. Well, I hope it's no bail. This is where Real Talk comes in again with the act and the bill. One of the men is believed to be a retired police officer. Well, definitely you ain't getting no bail. Who worked in the Northeastern Division. Officer, that's what you look to do? Eh? You know you was committing an offense? I wonder if the magistrate gonna give you bail. Police said they received reports from the men being in the area at around 3:30 a.m. Members of the Northeastern Division Emergency Response Patrol at the Sawa CID went to Silver Mill, where they found and arrested the 3 men, 2 of whom were wearing police uniform. Where did you get that? You see, this is the kind of thing. When they end up in front of the magistrate, no bail. Where did you get that? Who supplied you with that? And you go on to the supplier. Where did you get that? Really? Inside the pen. 120, no bail. Police seized an AR-15 assault rifle and a pistol, along with a RAV4 SUV with flashing blue lights fitted at the front and back. Some police are continuing inquiries. So you see, viewers, how do you put a stop to these things? How do you set an example? You have police uniform, you are police? Eh? This is what prompted me to push no bail. The no bail legislation and the no bail bill. This is what prompted me. And now it is up, it is running, and you all are seeing the effects of it. So if I could come here now and say, hey, I'm trying to raise $400,000 to purchase 2 vehicles for Real Talk Intelligence Unit, you are supposed to be calling Saeed. I want 20,000 for you. Which part come and drop it? It's that simple. It's that simple, because what I am doing is to also benefit you. Yeah? A video was posted to social media showing a man who allegedly raped another man's wife while he was allegedly at home sleeping. Or let's see why I want to push for no bail for rapists now. I have the child sex offender registry up and running. Thanks to the Attorney General, I must say thanks to him. Now, I've been telling you all, I've been working on the rape bill. No bail for rapists. But keep in mind, if you set up an individual, it's a different story, you know. It's a different story, you know. Don't feel you go get away with that easy. Because remember, I told you, when I push for the no bail for firearm, any individual that gets set up by a police, contact me, 339-1670. That is all you had to do. So now when you hear a push for no bail for rapists now, women, be aware. You get raped? Make sure it's rape you get, you know. And you spend a one-night stand with the man, and the man didn't give you no money, and you want to ball rape, you know. It could be a different story, you know. 339-1670. In a video footage, a man can be heard saying, and I quote, "He sneaked into my house and raped my girl," end quote. The location is, as to where this took place is unknown. Viewers' discretion is advised. I am advising you.
Raping my girl, are you watching? Sneaking in the house. Sneaking in the house. Raping my girl with one corn in the gun. One corn in the gun. Bye. Sit down, bye. You have him ready. Let the police come and deal with him. Come. Don't let him get you tired. Don't let him get me. No. Watch him good. 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 Watch him. Oh, chop off your neck. Your neck off. Chop off. No. Let the police come here. Let the police come and go with the neck. Raping my girl. Look, you sneaking. I didn't kill me one time. I didn't kill me one time. Hello? What you sleeping? This man sneak past me.
Now, viewers, that is what is taking place. To the individual who posted it on social media, could you please contact me, 3391670? This is what the cyber unit is there for now, to investigate matters like this. This is why when Gary Griffith, the Commissioner of Police, said he is launching a new team to deal with social media posting and things, it's not that he wants to know your business, you know. He wants to know who you are threatening on social media. Because posting a threatening video on social media, meaning you are threatening that individual. And you are using it on the airwaves. So there's a price for doing that. So now you would know what that unit is all about. Moving along, viewers. A member of the police guard and emergency branch died in an accident on a priority bus route in Arima on Thursday morning. Reports are that Corporal Isaac was driving to his station in Arangwes via the PBR near Old Town Road, Arima, where he lost control of the car. Eyewitness accounts confirm his vehicle's right front tire blew out, causing the vehicle to swerve to the right and loses control. The car spun and hit a full 12-seater maxi taxi heading west. Police says Isaac died instantly. Condolences to his family. Moving along, viewers. One man is in custody after a stabbing in Shogunas on Wednesday afternoon over what investigators suspect may be an argument between a woman, current and former boyfriend. Are you still having these arguments? If she leaves, she leaves. If he leave, he leave. Move on. Life goes on. Police said the 25-year-old St. Helena man was walking with his girlfriend along the Shogunas main road near Adams Bazaar at around 2:10 p.m. when the woman's ex-boyfriend and another man confronted them. So we have two couples here. A male and a female present, a male and a female ex. The boyfriend was stabbed several times in the back by the two other men who ran away. Central Division Emergency Rapid Response Patrol arrested one of the attacker. Well, boy, pressure on your side. The victim was taken to the Shogunas Health Facility and later at the Mount Hope Hospital. Well, now we have to be careful when we have X now, because we might be walking down the road now with a new thing. David, you have to be careful, you know. If you hear she leave, you have to be careful, you know, because if she walking down with her next thing, you have to brace for yourself, you know, because you might get stabbed. So viewers, boyfriend, girlfriend, this is an indication to you, be cautious out there, because jealousy is a serious thing. Why do I say that? One is being stabbed, one is in police custody. A few minutes left on our show. The manager of the TT Dialysis Center in San Fernando was chopped and robbed by two armed men at her workplace on Wednesday morning. Angela Ramsundar was chopped on her face, fingers and head by two men. According to a police report, at about 10:30 a.m., two men pretending to be clients entered the center on Lower Hillside and announced a holdup. They walked into Ramsundar's office and demanded money. They began to trap her. The men took her cell phone and then ran out. Ramsundar was taken to the hospital where she had emergency surgeries. No arrests yet have been made. However, the San Fernando CID is investigating the matter. Staying on the police are investigating murders report in Blanchisseuse and La Hoqueta on Wednesday afternoon. In the latter report, about 3 p.m., Joel Gibson was killed after being shot on Paradise Street, La Hoqueta. Police said Gibson was walking along the roadway in the company of a woman he knew when they were approached by a gunman. The man shot at Gibson at point blank range before fleeing on foot. The woman police said was not at harm in the incident. Joel Gibson died at the scene. Well, the woman was untouched. In other incident, the body of a 62-year-old Neil Jennings was found at his estate located at Brasso Sec, Paria Main Road. He was reportedly chopped to death and his dogs were decapitated also. Wow. Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith received a courtesy call today from newly appointed High Commissioner of the Commonwealth of Australia, Mr. Bruce Landon. This meeting took place at the office of the Commissioner of Police on Tuesday, 5th November 2019 at Police Administration Building in Port of Spain. Mr. Bruce Landon, together with the Commissioner of Police, Gary Griffith, discussed avenue of cooperation aimed at enhancing the performance of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, such as providing training opportunities for law enforcement officials. The Commissioner also discussed some new initiatives which have been implemented at the TTPS, such as emergency response patrol and the establishment of the Commissioner's Command Center. He also assured the Ambassador that the Commissioner's Command Center will assist in ensuring the safety of members of the Diplomatic Corps. Viewers, my name is Saieed Ali. This is Real Talk. We are out of time for tonight. It's Fire Friday tomorrow. A rerun of this program is at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So get ready, viewers. Get ready with a checkbook and your pen. Saieed, we want to donate at 20,000 to you to purchase off your vehicle, because what you are doing, nobody else is doing it. I want to say good night to you, viewers. Until we meet Fire Friday, be safe. Enjoy your night.